Hi everybody, it's Wanda. I just did a painting, probably posted it right before this one, of 3 different colors of silver, trying to get texture using the blow dryer, that texture look, not the feel. It'll dry smooth, but it'll look like it has texture in it. And I'm going to try it this time with the 2 lightest silvers. So this is Anita's in the silver metallic, and this one is what I get at Walmart. It's the Rowney, and it's in their silver hue, and it's super thick, and I had to add a lot of Floetrol to it to thin it down. And I have added more to thin it where it would run a little bit better, because that last one seemed like it was a little bit thick. So, and I had to thin this one down a lot. I had to add more. I had some of it left over, so I had mixed up. So I just thinned it by adding Floetrol. Still no water in either of these. This is a 10 by 10. It says I need, on my chart, it says that I need 3 ounces. That's a 3-ounce cup. So I'm just gonna fill it up and do the straight multiple puddles and see what happens. And I'm gonna start out with the silver because I have more of it. This almost has a blue tint to it to me. To my eye. I picked out a gray for a house that I renovated. A guy came over there that was helping me to work on it. And I said, "What color do you see on the wall?" And he said, "Blue." And it did have a bit of a blue undertone. So depending on how the light hit it, it did look sort of bluish. Grays can be, if you go to the store to buy wall paint, get a bunch of different little paint chips from different areas of gray and put them all up next to each other, and you'll see that some have a green undertone, some have a brown undertone, some have a blue undertone. It's interesting. And then you take those home and you put it up against whatever you're gonna put it up against, your furniture or whatever, to see how it looks in your house with different light situations before you decide, or at least that's how I do it. I think this is fun doing these pours this way. It makes it multi-dimensional looking to me. Don't have much left in that cup. Okay, so this is what I have. It's moving a bit better than it was last time. Last time it was too thick, I think. Might have to try one of these with a silver base coat first, just to wet it so it moves better. Wonder how this would do with just, as far as using the blow dryer. I guess you could do that even on a pour that wasn't metallic. If you had an element of it that you didn't care for. There's one part that turned out you didn't like the way it looked. Maybe you could use the blow dryer on just that one part. It just occurred to me the first time I did this with the gold, and I loved it so much, I didn't do this kind of pour at all. I just messed up that side. Actually poured the gold, the lighter gold, then the darker gold, and then the bronze. and tilted back and forth and added some more paint and swished it with my hand. So I kind of mixed it up and stuff, but I think this still gives us a decent representation of what it's going to do. Hope y'all can see that. I got to get used to this camera setup and what y'all can see. I'll know when I review the video in my editor. Come on, paint. Okay. I think I have plenty on all the sides. Okay, so I'm going to try to get that back centered a little bit, what's left. Okay. I really like that light silver that's that Anita's light color. I think this is pretty. Looks gray, but hopefully it'll dry shiny, sparkly. Going to hit it with the blow dryer. I'll mute it. So hopefully you all could see what I mean by it looking like it was standing up. Because when it ripples, it really looks like it is standing up, but then it levels itself back out. So I like this one. I think it's pretty. I'm gonna go mix some paint, come back and do a gold one, and show you what I saw the first time that I did this and why it intrigued me so much. And I'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'll take it down and give you a close-up first of this one. Thank you so much for watching. So this is how it looks from up top, and it does not look that dark in person. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. So I love the swirls. There's just something about this that just intrigues me. So I'm going to keep this as my backup technique for if I do a pour that I don't like. I'm going to pick the blow dryer up and hit it and swirl it around and see what happens. So that's what I got, and I'll be back in just a few. So I'm going to do the gold one now. So I have the Chroma Molten Metals in the Dorado Gold. I have the Anita's Metallic in the Classic Gold. And the Classic Gold is a little darker than the other one, and I need 3 ounces. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. So I'm going to move those out of the way. You know what? I'm layering, and I don't want to layer. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to do it the same way that I did it the very first time. And hope I have enough paint, because it takes a little more to do it this way. So this is the Anita's. This is going to be the Chroma. Now that's the Chroma right there. I should have done it separate, really separate, so you all could see better, but this one in the middle, that's just mica showing different thicknesses and densities. And that's the Chroma that I think is the one that actually does all of this stuff that I'm getting ready to show you. You can tell the darker is the Anita's and the lighter is the Chroma. So I'm just gonna tilt these around until I cover the canvas and smush them with my fingers, blend them with my fingers if I need to. If you remember the gold one that I did, that I ended up putting the camel on, and it had that 3 different shades of gold in it that I've used in the last one, that was all gold. That kind of shows you the difference in the 2 colors, and it was very interesting to me when I saw how that mica moved around in the painting. Now to me, this is an attractive painting just the way it is, because I don't go for a lot of flash. If you've noticed, I don't always use a lot of bright colors. It just isn't my thing. I want something that to me, I would hang in my house as my decor, and it fit in with everything that I have in the way of furniture and other stuff that I have going on, curtains and stuff, and not be every one of them that I make an accent piece. I don't want that bright, eye-grabbing accent piece type to be everything that I do. I just do those occasionally where I think, oh wow, this would be a great accent piece for a house. So now, I do have, what I am seeing in here is right there, that looks a little thick, or maybe I didn't get the paint blended good. But you'll see there's still, you can tell there's still paint on the canvas. You want that if you're going to use the blow dryer and try to get this texture thing going on. So I will mute it and hit it with the blow dryer, and you will see if you can kind of see how it blends. And I'm using the blow dryer on low with the cool button, which always speeds it up a little bit. So I'm going to hold it up and hopefully you all can see better. Okay, I hope you all could see that and see how that's moving. I love these. This one doesn't seem to be quite as dramatic. I think I left too much paint, actually, on the canvas. I probably should have stretched a little bit more off. But I still love these. It still shows texture. It still shows the way the mica kind of moves through and changes. It's not just color, it's mica. That is, I think the density is making a difference in how it moves and stuff. And the different, I hope you can see that. It's going to be beautiful when it dries, I have a feeling, because you're going to have that chroma that's going to give you that highlight type of finish when it dries. So I will take the camera down and give you a close-up of this one too. Thanks for watching. So this is what I ended up with. I think these are so pretty. I don't know, I just like them. I guess I'm weird, but I love these. And I have not tried this with a 24 karat gold, which is really shiny. So I may have to try that in the next week or so. Throw some 24 karat in there. I would go with the Anita's if I was going to use the 24 karat, because I know the 24 karat's really shiny and I know the Anita's is a little bit duller, so you're going to get more contrast doing it that way. But I love these paintings. Getting that ceiling light and reflection situation going on here. Let me go around to the end. Nope, now I've got a lamp on. Let me cut that off. Let me turn that off. See if that helps. I only got light coming in from one side now. But you can see how that chroma blends around and leaves that highlight. You can even see it here with it wet from this angle and with the lights dimmed a little bit. So this is how it came out. I have a few cells, lacing type look going on there. And the camera's having a hard time adjusting to the light source. But I love these. I think these are pretty. So let me know what you think. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and if you don't like it, I totally understand that, because art is very subjective and not everybody is going to love what Wanda loves, and that's fine, because there's enough room in this world for all of us. Thank you so much for watching.